Hey everyone. Or people. I don't know how many people actually watch these. I just do them. Um, anyway, I am doing at the end of my day. I was more mindful about that today. To just give you a quick rundown. So I woke up at, I don't even, 8. It's news a call time, so 8:30-ish. Had a cup of coffee. I needed to be out the door by 10, which means I had to be dressed in real people clothes, which doesn't happen often, I'll be honest. Like, I put on clothes obviously every day, but clothes that are acceptable for public, which is a difference, right? Did my teeth and my hair, and brushing my hair is really hard for me. And this is one of the things I am having to do it again. I avoid brushing my hair at all costs. I've literally debated dreads, except for that I can't afford them because I want them done professionally if I'm going to do them. Because this is what happens, and this is what happens. Number one, this is what happens when I brush my hair. It looks like a goddamn foxtail, all right? So number two is because I really like my hair long. I don't like my hair short. And I realize that my hair short would be much easier to manage with my physical limitations. I don't like it. I like my hair long. So that's how I keep it. And I guess if it sounds gross, it sounds gross, whatever. I don't brush my hair every day because it's too much work. It's too much energy. It takes everything out of me to do it. It's just my neck and my shoulders get hurt. My arms get tired. And I guess the reason I want to mention that is because how many of you just brush your hair and do it every day and don't even think anything of it? Right? I've had long hair, on and off my entire life, and longer the majority of it, and I will be 40 in November. So it never even occurred to me until this happened, probably until the last couple of years, really. Even when, since everything happened, I'll be honest, probably almost 5 years, don't brush my hair every day. It just takes too much out of me. It's not worth it. I clip it up, and it actually, on its own, because it curled when I was 30 for whatever reason, looks kind of piecey and not terrible unless I wear it down, right? So I had to wear it down. I didn't have to, but I did. Well, I guess I clipped it up, but I didn't want it to look like I had dreads because it had been a couple days since I had washed it. And that's a normal chick thing. In case you're a dude watching this, you don't know that we don't wash our hair every day. Anyway, so because I hadn't washed it, I hadn't brushed it. When I brush it when it's wet, it's better. There, I said that too. Anyway, I'm too tired to it's only 8 o'clock. Yeah. I have been up 12 hours, and I feel like I've been up for 36. My eyes are heavy. My body's heavy. I don't want it anymore. I really want to go to bed. There's 2 more things I have to do. Well, this I wanted to do, right? It's not a have to, but I'm really trying to show what this looks like. My brain fog has been really bad today. So real quick, my day, right? I never even got into that because I'm exhausted, so I keep getting sidetracked. We had to go visit my son's school and do a soft opening. And because he has the same thing that I do, it took a lot longer than we had expected. It was supposed to be a 20-minute visit now, but they were actually wonderful. I'm actually really excited about the school for him, and really made sure we met with everybody we needed to meet with. We needed to meet with. There we go. Word salad is fun. Look that one up. We met with everybody we needed to meet with. There we go. And it ended up taking about an hour and a half. So my expectation for my energy level was that I needed 20 minutes. And I ended up needing an hour and a half. And about the last half hour of it was spent in the guidance office. And I got really dizzy while we were in there, probably about 5 minutes into just standing there. And we had walked, his Thursday schedule. And it was a decent amount of walking at one time for me on hard floors, which is another trigger for my pain. So I was standing there and I got really dizzy. So I had to sit down. I just sat down. I mean, easy enough. There was a chair right there. I sat down for the rest of the conversation. Anyway, I let them know I was dizzy, and that's why I was sitting down, and then I sat down. Finished out that. Came home, had an appointment with my therapist, and I hadn't talked to her in a while. That was really great. It was a really great appointment. A Zoom call. In my own bed, where I am now. And then I don't even know what I did next. Oh, I went and sat with my husband and talked to him for a few minutes, and then the kids came in and we talked to them for a few minutes. It was a little while we were out there, actually. Like an hour. Out in the barn, sitting in a zero gravity chair. And then my son had an appointment. I'm getting the day even mixed up. Yep. I can't even tell you what my day is. How's that? I can't even be chronological right now. That's how tired I am. Back up. Just because, again, I'm trying to give you an accurate picture. If you back up to the 1 o'clock therapy appointment, 2 o'clock. I honestly can't even tell you what I did between 2 and 3:30. I remember I was downstairs at some point because I made sure I got my son and got him ready for his stuff. I can't remember what I did. I'm gonna be honest. There you go. That's what it is. What it is. That's what happens. There's a chunk of my day missing that I'm gonna have to seriously consider when my brain is working right. If I was gonna tell you what I did during that time period. The only reason I know the next one is because it was another appointment, another Zoom call. It was for my son again, for physical therapy. And it was just a discussion. I mean, obviously it's not even my appointment. I sat on a ball during the appointment, and I don't know, maybe it was because I was talking about his pain and his body that I realized, holy crap, I'm in a shit ton of pain. Because of all the extra walking. Hard floors are bad. I'm better at home. The floors, I mean, I live in a 200-year-old house. The floors are Bowie, right? Like they give underneath your feet at home. And I'm really much better than anywhere outside because the ground is a lot softer, right, than anything. But institutional floors, like, hospitals, stuff like that is the worst for my pain and for my body. And that's where we were today. So we finished that appointment. That was about a 45-minute appointment. We finished that appointment, and I took a pain pill, which I don't take anything crazy. Not that that's anyone else's business, but I don't take something that's going to make me tired. I don't take, so what I take is lower on the end of things, and it took a lot of convincing to get me to take it. I'm not a pharmaceutical user by choice. I am a pharmaceutical user because I have to be, and I started with a prescription anti-inflammatory that did not take away my pain effectively, and I kept trying to make, and finally one of my doctors said, no, really, if you were my wife, I would suggest you use this. I'd rather you use this than the prescription anti-inflammatory. So I do have pain medication now. Not that I need to justify myself, but just because I know, people wonder, oh, she's on pain meds. That's probably why she's tired and can't think. Does not do that to me normally. Actually, normally if I take it during the day, I feel so much better that I can think better and do more. And nothing is helping today. My sleep has been poor. I still have a call out to my doctor who was supposed to call me back. I got an email from them. They were supposed to call me and make an appointment today, and they never did. So fast forward. I don't know what I did that hour and a half. We know that. We talked about PT. I took a pain pill. Oh, that's when I went and talked to my husband for about an hour. Then we came inside and I sat in a chair while he made dinner. And I honestly have no idea what I was doing while I was in the chair. Don't remember things. I don't know. I can't even tell you. Couldn't have been uber important, right? for like an hour and a half too. Like that's another chunk, another hour and a half chunk. Like I really can't even tell you what I did with my time. Gone. Not even that it's gone so much as that like I just don't remember specifics. How's that? Like I remember the chunk of time. I didn't, not like blackout, but like I don't have specifics. Again, my husband made dinner. He asked me to start a meeting, another Zoom meeting with his son, which I began for him, and then it ended up not being, it was a phone, it ended up being a phone call that this child talked more than I did. I was just the adult in the room. Whose idea was that? Anyway, as soon as I could, I tapped my husband back in because I know that I'm not in any condition to be remembering anything right now, obviously. And then dinner ended about a half an hour ago, and I had a probably 15-minute long conversation with my other son again. I have 3 sons, and I'm not using names, so my other son, that went really well, which I'm really proud of for us. We've come a long way as a family. And then I have to do 2 more things, but I'm like, done. I just want to go to bed. If I had the option, if I truly thought that, you know what? I do have the option, and that's what I'm going to do. I did this quick. I'm telling myself I have to do those things because I'm neurotic about making sure things are lined up. But the world isn't going to end if I do. Like, one of them was brush my hair, which is why I started this. Remembered to make the video and started the video is because I have to brush this stupid hair again. Because I put this stuff in hoping that it would make it look piecey and curly again, and all it did was mat it. Like, it's matted. And I don't have the energy to take a shower. I don't have it in me. I would hurt myself or I would pass out. I could go do it, but I know that I'm not going to be safe to do it. And I'm not going to take that risk because why would you do that when you know it's not something you can do, right? So I'm going to stop talking because this is getting way longer than I intended it to be, and it's probably because I've been all over the place, sidetracked. But I want to show you these things. I want to show you what happens in my brain. I want to show you what happens in the thought process. Like, just to tell you those few things, it took me how long? 12 minutes instead of probably the 3 it should have taken me. And if you think about the things I've told you that I've done in my day and how exhausted I am because I did those things in comparison to a normal able-bodied person. And I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. I actually have a really, really good life. Like, I have a great family. I'm doing good things. Like, I'm in a good place. I'm not, I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's not my intention at all. I just want to show you what this life is like. And I wanted to make sure I explain that. And I know that I've said it before, but I've really explained it because I think people end up feeling bad for disabled people. Don't feel bad for me. I don't feel bad for me. The universe did this to me for whatever reason, and I've learned and grown so much from it in the end that although I would prefer an abled body, I think anybody would, I appreciate what my disabled body has given me in my heart and in my family and in my head. And we'll talk about that other stuff other times. And I feel like I say that and then I'm too tired to do it. So hopefully, as I take better care of myself, and hopefully when this stupid sleep thing gets fixed, and it's not that I got 5 hours probably of sleep, which used to be, I could function for days on 5 hours of sleep. Now I have 9 to 10, sometimes 12. And I realize that's a lot, but that is literally what my body needs to function right. So now that you know all those things, I'm all done. This is getting way too long. And I'm exhausted. Love you guys. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.